our media person of the year. And I'm really tempted to say media person of the decade because I'm really struggling to think who that might be. But our media person of the year is going to be Mr. Bob Hoffman, and I will tell you why. There might be people groaning, going, oh, okay, well, you've talked about Bob. But interestingly, media person of the year is a fine gentleman on the west coast of America, retired, who's not a media person, by the way. He ran an agency. I think he's a copywriter originally. In his early 60s, let's say, Bob, would be our media person of the year. Well, how bizarre would that be? The reason is, if you're familiar with Bob Hoffman and his alter ego, The Ad Contrarian, which is a blog he's been writing for 10 or 15 years, he's also written, I think, one of the most definitive books about the media industry, Bad Men, and a number of other good books. But Bad Men particularly, if you haven't read that, it really kind of sums up the challenges that we've had. Bob has called this decade the decade of delusion. And again, you'll have to kind of dig in and understand exactly why that is. And he's been a huge campaigner against surveillance marketing, okay, and tracking and all of these kind of things, which in his view, and he's been, by the way, been saying this for 10 years, is that we don't need it. You do not need to do that to be a good marketer. So we would like to honour Bob Hoffman as the media person of the year, and as I say, very tempted to say he's possibly going to be seen as the most influential person of the decade when it comes to media. Good for you.